Yeah, so here's the thing. Could I talk about all of the smooth brain dimwits that have interviewed me in the past, like Sean Ross Sapp? But there's a couple people I can mention, but I just don't need to go there. It's not necessary.
How does a guy like MJF get himself up for interviews? Like, how do
You know what? People are saying that I'm one of the greatest talkers in the history of the business, which they're not wrong, not even a little bit. So for me, I do find these interviews very enticing, especially an interview with somebody where I might not be talking about wrestling as much because I can really dive into so much more about me and all the interesting facts there are about me and what has really made me as a human being. So this particular interview, believe it or not, I was pretty amped about.
Great. That's good to hear. I hope that stays that way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just don't fuck up.
I try not to.
Yeah.
I am divorced, so I think I got one thing against me.
Okay. Well, how long were you married?
8 years.
8 years too long, pal. What are you doing? Man, why? Do you have any idea how much fun you could be having? You're not the ugliest looking guy I've ever seen.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
You're moderately, attractive looking dude.
Thanks.
Have fun,
I think it's the Zoom. The Zoom makes people look a little better than they are.
It's probably it. Can you just, let me just get, oh no, sorry. I don't have my glasses on. Oh, wow. Oh, that's actually pretty fucking brutal, huh? How old you say you were? 50?
Close, 43.
Ooh. Okay.
So,
well, I'm sorry that marriage thing didn't work out for you. Good luck out there.
Would your advice then be to hitch on to someone else?
What I would say is, get on those apps, Tinder, Hinge, Grindr, whatever you're into, man. It's 2020. Just, have fun out there. Try to find somebody who, would be into you. Somebody who's, blind or, underprivileged. You'll figure it out.
A man like yourself obviously would not have to use a dating app.
Never have, never will.
What would you suggest to, not to someone ugly like me, but to someone else? What would you say? Just say a guy coming out of college wants to try to find his way around.
Absolutely. Guys, here's the issue with these dating apps. It's so absolutely ridiculous. There's no way to show a woman how charismatic you are. If I go onto Tinder and I'm swiping right, obviously they're all accepting me. But when I'm messaging them, it's not as intense to see how suave I am as a human being unless you see it in person. It's completely different magic. And if you are trying to, have some fun, I suggest go out to a bar, go out to your local, anywhere. Go out anywhere. Just get out of your house if you can. Obviously, now things are a little wacky. Put your mask on. But the best way to draw a chick in is to see them live and in person. And also, I'm so sick and tired of just these people expecting so much from life by going on Twitter and Instagram and thinking that they're important, because 10 times out of 10, you're not. And that's probably the reason why you don't leave your house in the first place. But if you're not afraid of the sun, if you're not afraid of getting out of your house, easily the best way to pull chicks is by being there live and in person.
I would have to think for guys like me now, putting on a mask would be an advantage.
Absolutely. They only get to see half of the atrocity that is your face.
Right.
So
that's probably
a win-win.
It is. What would you say? I'm sure there's probably people out there who probably use your photos in a Tinder profile.
It's actually, oddly enough that you say it, I've been tagged, and not once, not twice, but I believe like 5 times, different fake Tinder profiles or Hinge profiles with people using my likeness, which in a way is definitely a compliment. Although I did sue them for defamation of character and got a lot of money off of it, still, it was complimentary. Just don't tell the judge that.
Do you feel bad for a woman who shows up and MJF doesn't show up to the date?
No, because you're an idiot for thinking I would be on one of those websites in the first place. So